What's going on, guys? Welcome to the State of VR. Today is Sunday, November 15th, and I'm going to go over a few major VR news stories that happened this past week. So HP has begun shipping the G2 to consumers, and finally too, after seeing all the YouTubers get theirs the last couple weeks. After checking the Connection website like every day this past week, I finally got a status change from backorder to open, and it's showing a status of in transit to my location. So hell yeah, I cannot wait to try it out. The impressions I'm getting from most of the reviews are pretty positive, and some things that stuck out to me personally as far as good things about this headset are that the glare in comparison to the Index is a non-issue, the screen door effect is effectively gone because of the high resolution, and God rays are just nothing to be worried about. Based on what I've seen, the build quality of the headset seems really premium, even over the $1,000 Index. All of this paired with the flip-up design and the obviously best audio solution ever conceived for virtual reality headsets makes for a pretty awesome experience, and just about as top of the line as it gets in the PC VR space. If you pre-ordered a G2 prior to September 24th, you can expect to get your headset sometime in November. And if you ordered anytime after that date, it will most likely come in December, and I'd expect it going into next year because of the high demand. Haptics started taking pre-orders for their two new Haptic Vests, one being their most affordable yet. This vest lineup is called the TacSuit X Series, and if you want to get the previous one called the TacTot DK3, it's now listed as no longer available, which I'm assuming means being discontinued. There are two new versions, one called the X40 costing $499 and the X16 costing $299, which isn't too bad compared to prices we've seen in general for a lot of the other haptic vests out there right now. Looking at the specs for both of these vests as far as their capabilities, they are for the most part the same. In terms of compatibility with Steam VR, Quest 2, and also being usable with game consoles, which should definitely be interesting playing something like Call of Duty. So to connect it, it uses Bluetooth, or you can also plug it in via an audio jack, obviously for the purpose of the audio jack being mainly for console gaming. Where they differ that matters to me personally is in the amount of motors each has, which could have a significant impact on your experience, and the amount of playtime each has relating to battery life. The lower priced X16 version has a battery life of 22 hours, and the more expensive X40 version has a battery life of 18 hours. In my mind, this probably has a lot to do with the amount of motors each has and how much battery life each respectively requires. If you pre-order now, you can expect yours to arrive sometime mid-next month. HalfLife Alyx got an update a couple days ago, allowing you to listen to a 3+ hour in-game commentary, featuring none other than Gabe Newell. There are points of interest scattered throughout the game where you need to pick up and put on headphones in order to listen. It features developers and engineers at Valve talking about their struggles of game creation and detailed descriptions on why they went with certain things relating to story plot, game design, and all eventually culminating into the story they crafted for the main character. I personally haven't checked it out yet, but I've watched some footage from Upload VR and some other YouTube channels, and it for sure looks like something worth checking out. At the end of last week, Oculus announced a very big update that brings a lot of the features they talked about previously at Facebook Connect. The main one being the official non-experimental version of the 90Hz refresh rate for use in menus as well as games that enable this in future updates. There is actually a list of apps that will be enabling this feature really soon, posted on the Oculus website, and I'll link that down below in the description if you're interested. The next thing being added in this update is the Oculus Move fitness tracking feature, which will be gradually showing up on headsets over this next week. So don't be worried if it hasn't shown up yet after updating. Updates from Oculus are kind of weird like that, and it's pretty much always been that way. Your calories burned will be tracked in the background during your gaming sessions, and will be estimated based on controller and headset movement. It'll also use basic information like weight, height, and sex. Setting calorie goals will also be a thing for those of you looking to make this a major part of your exercise regimen. This update will apparently be a rolling update, meaning it's only going to be made available to certain users based on a variety of factors like geographic location. So make sure to keep your headset charging and in standby mode. And also make sure you have automatic updates enabled in your settings. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more Let's Talks, VR news, and product reviews. Peace out VR dudes and dudettes.